All right, let's proceed with the Ielts speaking test simulation. I'll read the questions as the examiner and you can answer them at your own pace. Part 0, Introduction and Identity Check. Good. My name is examiner's name. What's your full name, please? Your turn.
My name is Zikri Rafsanjani.
Thank you. Zikri Rafsanjani. And can I see your identification, please? Your response?
Yes, this is my identification.
Thank you. In this part of the test, I'll ask you some questions about yourself. Let's begin. Part 1, Computers. Do you have a computer?
Yes, I do. I have computers.
How much time do you spend using a computer?
It depends actually, but usually I spend on a computer like 4 hours a day.
Do you use a computer more for work, study, or personal reasons?
Actually, I use it for all of them. Like for work, I do some documentation. For study, I watch a tutorial video or something that it will educate me. On the personal use, it's mainly just for browsing on social media and stay connected with my friends actually. Yeah.
What different kinds of things do you do on the computer?
I think the most kind of like different things that I do on a computer, it's like I do music production on a computer, or sometimes I edit video a little bit.
What are some things you like and dislike about using computers?
I think especially right now a computer it's really helpful. Yeah, it's pretty convenient. It help for a various situation. Uh, I quite dislike using computer. It's probably like the effect for the health, like the impact from my eye, yeah, for example. Probably, yeah, from my perspective.
Thank you for your answers. Now let's move on to the next topic. Part 1, Parks. Describe a park in your neighborhood or city.
We do have, I think it's more like a theme park. It's called Farmhouse Susu Lembang. It's a vacation place. It's quite popular. It's inspired from a farm in Europe, so you can see many theme like from a Hobbit or something like down there.
What are some things people can do there?
Usually, you can interact with animals. Yeah, in the room is a place like other place. Like I said, it's like a Hobbit when I last time I visited. Yeah.
Do you enjoy spending time there? Why or why not?
Yeah, I do enjoy it quite a bit. It gives me like such a different kind of vibe than any other park, probably. Yeah.
Are parks important? Why or why not?
Yeah, it's pretty important, I think, especially for people that live in the city, so they can spend time on the weekend with their family or for different occasion. Yeah, it depends. You can go actually date to the spot. Yeah.
Thank you. Is this a place you would recommend to others? Why or why not?
I would recommend this place because the concept is pretty unique, so it will offer new experience that people want to visit a park for, yeah, especially for the people like for the first time they visited this park. Yeah.
Thank you for your answers. Now let's move on to part 2. Part 2, long turn. Now I'm going to give you a topic. You'll have 1 minute to think about it and make some notes if you wish. After that, you'll speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes. Here is your topic. Tell about your favorite subject you studied in school. You should say what the subject was, in which grade or grades you studied it, what kinds of things you learned about it, and explain what you liked about it. Your 1 minute begins now. Please start speaking.
I like to learn English Actually, it started when I think in like second grade, in the college when I first time kind of like it. So I do learn it, especially for I want to write a lyric for making my own music in English, just for hobbies at the first time. My favorite part that I could learn like more and more, especially like adding from my vocabulary. So it will be like more expandable. Yeah, it will be good for me, I think.
Thank you for sharing that. Now let's move on to part three. What school subjects were offered in the past that are not offered now?
Actually, I don't really know. I think it's still the same like in the past, especially from yeah until high school. But in college, it depends like which major are you gonna study, and so it will be different, yeah, from people with other people.
What school subjects should be offered in the future that are not offered now?
I think right now I wish it will be add more like awareness people on the technology, no matter what they study in, like especially like how to yeah optimize using AI something like that, so it could keep up with the time. Like for example, right now when you wanna apply for a job, for example, at least you need to know how to use some other tools like Excel, Python, Tableau, yeah, and etc. for especially data analytic, I think.
Do you think the main purpose of education is to accumulate knowledge or to prepare for a job?
I think from my perspective, it's more like accumulate knowledge for now. So to be prepared for the job, I think they could learn from a boot camp and yeah, a lot of stuff out there that you can learn from.
How important is it to have an educated society?
Yes, it's really important, especially yeah when it comes to politics to social policy. So the people could be like more critical when it comes to some situation that sometimes it could be misleading the society. If they understand, they would know what to do, and yeah, it's not gonna spread like a hawk or something because they already know.
What consequences are there for a society when people have a poor education?
It could have some severe consequences, like for example the economy, it's probably gonna weak, like the poverty, unemployment. Yeah, it's like exploitation. Like imagine some people like building some sweatshop that yeah, if they uh didn't really that standard of education, it will be like more yeah, it will be bad, I think.
Thank you. That is the end of the speaking test.
Thank you very
Good job.
much.
You've completed the Ielts speaking test.
Thank you very much.